Hi, this is Katie. I look very tired today. Sorry, guys. Hi, this is Katie. My makeup is already melting off, so... You ready? Y'all ready for this? So today I wanted to answer a question that I got in the comment section of one of my videos. And the question, I'm going to put it right here. And the question asked, how do I road trip? Basically, that's what the question is. There were more words than that, but that's what I'm going to say. And I thought this was an interesting question, so I want to talk about it for a minute or four. Okay? Does that sound good? Okay. All right, ready to go. So basically, the first step of taking a road trip is deciding to take a road trip. There's hair in my mouth. I honestly think the most important part is actually making that decision and like sticking with it, because how many people have said, oh, I want to take a road trip, oh, I want to travel, oh, I want to do this, but they don't do it. So the first step is really to say you want to do it and then also decide to do it. The second part is, decide when, kind of. The first real road trip that I ever went on, I went with one of my friends, and he and I decided to go. We just wanted to go on a road trip. And so we left a few days later and we were on the road for a month. Obviously, not everybody wants to take a month-long road trip because that's a lot. That's a long time and a lot of things happen and it's tiring. But our first step was, we were like, okay, yeah, do you want to go? Yes. Okay, let's go. And then we left like 3 days later. If you make it for too far in advance, you're likely to drop out of it. If you make it with too many friends, one of them is likely to not want to go anymore. But just solidifying, you're like, yes, we're going and we're going to leave on Tuesday. That's the first step. Like, you need to go and this is when you're going, and just go. The next step is, see, it depends. All of this depends on who you are and what your personality is, because there's two different ways you can go. One, make a map of every destination you want to hit and how long you want to stay there and what you want to eat and where you're going to sleep and all this stuff. Or you could just wing it and maybe pick a few destinations and then just go. So that's what my friend and I did. We just kind of picked a few places we wanted to go and then just drove, and then whatever we hit in the middle, we hung out there and we slept and we ate and we met new people at bars and stuff, and we had a lot of fun doing it that way. I'm not a person who can plan every stop. Even my drive from Montana to Texas that I went on like 2 weeks ago, I had a plan that I wrote down. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna stick to this plan. I didn't. Like, I'm just not one of those people. So it depends what kind of person you are. If you like lists and plans and that stuff, then make a list and a plan and a map and of things. But if you don't, then just wing it. Then just, maybe if you really want to go to the beach, pick, a coast and then just go. The next thing, make sure you have food and water. Seriously, I don't care if you have a lot of money and you think you're gonna eat out every meal. Always make sure that you have food with you and at least a gallon of water, if not 7. When you're driving for more than like 3 hours at a time, most of you probably know this, you get really bored, and when you're bored, you get hungry, or at least I do. I assume that some of you are like that. If you are like that, let me know in the comments and let me know that that's just not me. When I'm bored, I want to eat, and I want to snack, and I want potato chips and gummy bears and cookies all at the same time. So make sure you have snacks and make sure you have water, because you don't know what's going to happen, especially when it's warm out. You don't want to get overheated, and you don't want your car to get overheated. What if you need to water your car? That's a thing. Yeah. And also, water comes in handy for brushing your teeth and washing your face and your hands, and if you get really hot, pouring it on your head and making water balloons to throw people out of the car, you need water. It's an important necessity for life and for car travel. The next thing that you need when you road trip, I'm hot, guys. Sorry. Another step for road trips, especially if you're by yourself, bring entertainment. Bring books, bring things, and that's it. Go watch my video on how to not be bored in your car and go bring all those things. So, bring some entertainment, mostly books. If you have like a little, like one of those old school DVD player things, bring that. Bring entertainment. The next thing that this person actually asked is about car maintenance. The most important thing about road trips with your car is before you leave, especially if it's going to be longer than a few days or longer than 1,000 miles or so, bring it in to the dealership or to the place near your house that you go to, or let your dad look at it or whatever. But check all your fluid levels, make sure your tires are okay. Just get that checkup and make sure that everything is okay. Get your oil change before you leave if you need to or whatever. And that's it. Maintaining your car on the road is pretty easy. If you're gonna be gone for more than a few weeks, you might need to change your oil. You might need more windshield wiper fluid, or you might need whatever. I don't know how cars work, but you could just stop at any dealership, at any Jiffy Lube, at any corner stop that could change your oil wherever you are on the road. It doesn't matter. It's very easy. I had to do that once in like Nebraska or Indiana or something, where I had to get my oil changed in the middle of a trip because I needed to get my oil changed. So that's easy. And then just make sure that, you know, you just keep up on that stuff, because you don't want your car to just explode in the middle of Route 80, do you? No, you don't. I don't honestly think I have really any other tips about road trips. Oh, don't forget like phone chargers and car chargers and anything that can plug into your cigarette lighter, bring it, because you will need it. And then you'll need things like, you know, like a flashlight, a knife, a Swiss Army knife, or just a knife is very useful when you're on the road. You never know when you're gonna need a knife. You generally do all the time. And napkins, bring napkins. And bring blankets and pillows and your stuffed animals that you need to sleep with because you're an adult, but it doesn't matter. A camping stove might be nice if you're on the road for a little while. And then you can bring a cooler, put some hot dogs in there, and then there you go. You don't even need to go to that nice restaurant on the corner. You can make hot dogs in the trunk of your car. But yeah, a cooler is very helpful. Keep ice in there and some food and some cold water, and then you guys know how to use a cooler, so that's okay. I think that's it. If you guys have any other tips or any other questions about how to road trip, let me know in the comments. And another thing, also on Tuesday, so just in a few days from now, I'm doing a Q&A. So if you have any questions for me about my life or my hair or my car or where I live or road tripping or traveling or anything, ask me in the comments and I will most likely answer it on Tuesday. Okay? Good. Oh, his leg fell. It was like this. He actually can't. Okay, well, now he's dancing. What's Spider-Man doing? Is he like hugging somebody? I think he's hugging somebody. Can we put Roger in there? Yeah. Look at their friends. Okay. I love this glow right here. You can't even see my hand. Ha ha ha. It's too hot. I gotta go. I gotta go. Gotta go to Moe's, yeah. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. I put out videos every Tuesday and Friday about traveling and living in my car and sleeping and living in a house and things. I love you, Jesus loves you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.